Too late. Each scene of the movie is a fragment of the story of how a private detective searches for a missing woman. Moreover, as in Pulp Fiction, the scenes are not arranged in chronological order, leaving the viewer to piece together the final puzzle. Sukiyaki Western Django. Before making Django Unchained, Tarantino produced this Takashi Miike's movie in 2007. The action takes place in a Japanese village where two gangs fight over hidden gold. The irony is in the title. Sukiyaki is a dish of Japanese noodles with meat, so Sukiyaki Western is a counterpart to spaghetti Western. Red State. Many movies directed by Kevin Smith would fit on this list, but Red State is the closest to a crime comedy and to Tarantino's spirit. Three teenagers meet a woman on the internet and go to visit her. After getting them drunk, the woman hands them over to religious fanatics who want to stage a show execution. In Bruges. In 2018, the whole world got to know Irish director Martin McDonagh. His film Three Billboards. Outside Ebbing, Missouri received 6 Oscar nominations and dozens of other awards. But before that, the director made a great crime movie that became a cult classic. Ray and Ken, two hitmen, get stuck in Bruges, Belgium, after an unsuccessful mission. The situation becomes even more complicated when their boss asks Ken to kill Ray. 7 Psychopaths. This is the story of screenwriter Marty, who is experiencing a creative crisis, and his down-on-his-luck friend, unemployed actor Billy. To help his friend create his magnum opus called 7 Psychopaths, Billy decides to find 6 madmen for Marty and become the 7th himself. Bronson. Michael Peterson, who was initially sentenced to 7 years in prison for a robbery, ends up spending 30 years in solitary confinement, where he develops an alter ego, Charles Bronson. Get Shorty. Directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, Get Shorty cleverly mixes crime with comedy in Hollywood. Chili Palmer, a smooth-talking racketeer, heads to LA to collect a debt and ends up pitching a movie script to his debtor, diving into a chaotic adventure with the mafia. The film is a witty nod to the film industry, inspired by Elmore Leonard's novel, and Tarantino had only the highest of praise for the author. Shoot 'em Up. Mr. Smith rescues a baby whose mother was killed by criminals, and now Smith himself is being chased by hitmen. But they did not take into account that Smith is capable of dealing with any number of villains alone. The title doesn't lie. In this movie, everyone shoots constantly, during conversations, during chases, and even during sex. Baby Driver. Edgar Wright is a cult director like Quentin Tarantino, but in his own genre. Fans adore his ability to make comedies with perfect editing and witty British humor. The main character barely speaks, listens to music all the time due to severe tinnitus, and drives like a pro. Doberman. Vincent Cassel shines early in his career as the notorious gang leader Doberman, known for brutal robberies and never without his pistol. This action-packed film pits him against Inspector Christini, a cop whose cruel methods make him appear even more villainous than the criminals he chases.